Hello, everybody. It's Doug Taylor once again here in his humble abode in the dark hills of South Dakota, or the Black Hills of South Dakota, in Deadwood, South Dakota. Anyway, I had a couple of videos, I think a total of 3 videos out on Facebook. And yesterday I noticed that there was when you click on them, it said something about Facebook either taking it down or the permissions or whatever. But, it was actually kind of goofy, so I removed them. Now, I do want to warn you folks, the last time my site was acting up kind of goofy, they decided to take it away, disable it. And that was because of my political views of President Barack Obama and him working for Wall Street as being a marionette and whatever else have you. I think I was also attacking, oh gosh, there was a couple other political goons that worked for him. Nancy Pelosi was one of them, and then of course, I was making fun of Sarah Palin and the fucking idiot of America, and the next thing I know, Facebook decided to disable my account. First, they sent something my way saying it was a third-party application that was hanging up the site, causing a security issue, so they took it down. And then later I got a letter from them saying it was because of my political views and strong language. And I have a feeling for whatever reason, that's why my videos were disabled yesterday. I noticed them yesterday, so if you tried to view them, you weren't able to. And the first video in there was just basically storytelling of test driving, whatever you want to test drive, if you haven't seen it yet. And shit, the second one was on, I know one was on Windows Ultimate 64 and how great it is, in my experience. And let's see, and then the other video, well, shit, I'm not sure about anyway. But, I don't know what gives. I don't know what gives on Facebook. I really don't understand that. First of all, we're guaranteed our First Amendment rights. I do use strong adult language. I do say the words fuck, shit, and stuff like that. So if that fucking offends you folks out there, whoever you may be, get the fuck off my site, because my friends, my family, and real people use real adult language, and adult content. Listen, I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in your mythology of Jesus Christ and the Holy Ghost and the cum-stained bed sheet and all that shit, the Mother Mary, or any of that crap. That's all mythology to me. So get the fuck off. If you don't like what I say about Obama, about the Democrats, about the Republicans, because to me, see, the Republicans and the Democrats are cut from the same fucking fabric. I have no use for any of them. I'm going to continue writing what I write on Facebook as well as off Facebook on the Dugginator. And if you and for some reason, if that abrasiveness and that type of writing and the language that I use here, both my video and my writing, it's too much, again, get the fuck off. Fuck you, get the hell out of here. And good riddance to you. Go back to your child porn and all that shit. And if you're religious, maybe you should seek some help in the pedophile area, because I've been reading a lot about that lately, Anyway, enough said about that. I'm not going to waste this whole video about that. But I do know that Facebook likes to dabble in certain agendas and stuff like that. I've written an article about that goes way into more detail. And maybe that's what's pissing them off or something like that. I don't know. But you shouldn't fuck with Facebook. You shouldn't fuck with people's First Amendments. Not when you got kitty porn out there. Not when you got pornographic material out there and stuff like that on your websites. You're going to pick on little old me and because of what I'm saying about the government of the United States or how I'm saying it and using these big words and these colorful fucking words, You know what? Be for fucking real. Stay in your corner, provide a service and all that. You're making millions off of advertisement and shit like that. Don't play like you're God, because you're not fucking God. If anything proves that, last Thursday when you fucking went down for several hours, you're not God, and you don't own me. You don't own any people out here. You don't own nobody. You're lucky to own your own fucking servers and shit like that. Why don't you concentrate on providing a service where it's up most of the time, where it's working all the time, and any changes that you're going to roll out, why don't you try this? Why don't you try warning the people like Twitter did, or giving the opportunity to test for the new folks, or for the folks out here to test your new stuff. Instead, no, you just fucking roll out a half-baked product and see how it's going to take, and while it's fucking everything up. You need to get rid of those high school wannabe developers and hire some professional developers out there. Now, I like what the owner has done. One of the owners out here took $100 million and put it into the school system. That's all cool. That's all dandy. I think the world of that. But let's get real here, and let's worry about providing a better and more stable service rather than coming after one little itty bitty guy who's sitting there mouthing off about Obama or his, on how I dislike my government right now, and how poorly my government is running, and how poorly my government is doing its job here in America. Why don't we talk about that? The recession is not fucking over, Obama. Why don't you try asking the 22.24% that are unemployed, that have lost their homes and shit, if the depression is over, or whatever you're sugarcoating the word. It's not, you motherfucker. And also about you, Obama. When you're looking at the teleprompter and all, you need to change the color of the background from blue and white, from a blue background to white lettering. It shows up real easy in your fucking brown eyes. I would suggest, and everybody uses notes in some sort, I suggest using a black background, maybe with white lettering. Maybe that wouldn't show up in your eyes too much when you're constantly looking over there. Everybody does it. Everybody has some word, some material that they have for giving a speech to the American public. When you're fucking lying to them and all. Why don't you try that? I don't believe three quarters of anything that you said. If I saw an engine drop on your foot and you screamed, "Ow, that hurts like a motherfucker," I'd have a hard time believing you. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say right now. Also, love out to my family, out to Becky Walder, out to Mary Ann, and all my nieces, nephews, and little ones. Doug loves you. I'm not showing much love in this video, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let this go. Let's see if it was some sort of quirk or some sort of accident that Facebook has done, or is it a deliberate action to keep me off here? Because if that's the case, then what I'll do, I already have a YouTube account, and then I'll put out some explosive videos on that about Facebook, and how they're doing this. I'll be joining the sea of other people that have not used one single vile word in their stuff, but they're banned because of their political views, or political or religious views, So anyway, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye, and you all have a wonderful fucking Monday out there. See ya. Bye bye.